Sometimes, life doesn't give us a second chance to say what's in our hearts. When Anna packed her mother's old house after the funeral, she found a small box, dusty, forgotten, tied with a faded blue ribbon. Inside were letters, all addressed to her, but never sent. Her mother wrote, "You won't understand this now, but I hope one day you will forgive me for being too busy to listen." Anna's eyes filled with tears. She remembered the nights she'd waited at the window for her mom to come home from work, and the arguments that followed. Another letter, this one written years later. "I missed your graduation. I watched the video 100 times. You looked so proud, and I cried every time." Anna realized her mother had carried her regrets quietly, like invisible weights. Things left unsaid. Love never spoken aloud. The last letter was short. "If you ever find these, I want you to know, I was proud of you every single day. Even when I didn't say it." Anna held the paper to her chest and wept. She'd spent years resenting the silence, never knowing it was filled with love she never heard. That night, Anna didn't cry out of sadness, but peace. She wrote a new letter of her own. It began with 4 words her mother never got to hear. "I forgive you, Mom." Some words arrive late, but they still heal. The house was silent that night. The letters lay open on the table, fragile, stained with tears, yet full of warmth. Anna sat beside them with a pen in her hand, unsure where to begin. For years, she'd carried anger, but in that moment, she felt only love. She took a deep breath and began to write, "Dear Mom, I used to think you didn't care," she wrote. "But now I know you carried your love in silence." Each sentence felt like a release. She wrote about her loneliness, her mistakes, her growth, and the forgiveness she'd finally found. "I wish I had known sooner that love doesn't always speak in words. Sometimes, it hides in sacrifices." When morning light touched the window, Anna folded the letter gently and placed it in the same box where her mother's had been. On top she wrote, "For you, Mom, when we meet again." She smiled softly for the first time in years. The pain hadn't vanished, but it had turned into something beautiful, understanding. As she closed the lid, a soft breeze passed through the room, gentle, warm, like a quiet "thank you." Maybe it was her imagination, or maybe it was her mother's way of saying goodbye. Either way, Anna knew, this time, nothing was left unsaid. Some wounds never disappear, but forgiveness turns them into strength. Anna learned that love doesn't end when someone leaves, it changes form, waiting to be understood. That morning, she walked outside, feeling lighter than she had in years. And for the first time, the silence didn't hurt. It healed.